Siege! Have you come to accept our truth?
Ray.
Change what you will. It makes no difference.
Alright, what's up guys? How does everything sound? Let me know.
Let's get hopping.
It'll be a shorter stream tonight. I actually just got done recording the flank tier list. That's why I'm kind of later to stream. It took me I legit just recorded almost an hour and a half of video for the flank tier list alone. So I've got a lot of editing and stuff to do tomorrow. I'll tell you right now.
Magic is the culmination of art and science, the very essence of this realm.
You guys liked the video. I really hope you do. I went in depth on pretty much everything. I talked my ass off. Like, I legit have been playing like all the flanks in the game for like the past 2 days. Same with today. I've just been playing non-stop flanks after flanks after flanks all my games today. So just to see how everything is and how everything feels. I'm actually going to go DPS here. I actually have a brand new DPS loadout that I'm actually trying out. So we're going to try that in this match. See how that goes.
Of much blood to spill today.
I'm telling you guys too, like, I think Ray actually plays better as a DPS than she does a healer. I'm telling y'all, it's so weird. I feel like they just shitty designed her, like she just feels really bad design-wise. I don't know what they were doing. Like, not her, like, actual, like, champion design, because that's really solid. But just, like, overall, like, her entire kit. They could have made some changes to make it better so she's actually a support, but they just never did.
Group up. Ugh. Leon will not be happy about this.
Your sight fails you.
Spirits connected. Merci beaucoup.
Hopefully sub boxes are working tonight as well. Last night they actually were not working, so that's why we had like almost like nobody here until like a half hour into the stream. So YouTube was absolutely screwed last night. That's why, which it wasn't really a surprise. Oops. I tried healing. Why is he able to heal himself, though? Why is he able to heal himself? He just healed himself. I was linked to him, and he healed himself. And he's not supposed to be able to heal himself. Isn't that what this talent does? I legit thought you weren't able to heal yourself. I was linked to an enemy.
Captured point spawning in 15 seconds.
There's way more problems with Rhea than Chronos 3. She needs a lot more shit than just not having to stack Chronos 3. Or just buying like Haven and Veteran to increase her survivability. That's the least of her problems. Like, she might be one of the weakest champions they've ever released. I legit think that. I don't think there's ever been a weaker, like, champion release.
Your light flickers.
Like, look at this too, like, you can, this is one of the only good things about her, like, you can just completely link to somebody in invisibility. How is that fair? Same thing with Skye, like, if you link to her and she goes into invisibility, it does not go away. You know where she is. Like, that's one unique thing about her, like, you know where stealth champions are. I'm only getting 300 per heal. 300, and that's only with Cauterize too. That's how bad she is.
Our spirits are linked.
Your sight fails you.
Jumping and then walking backwards. That doesn't really do that much.
That's 30 seconds remaining.
I'll jump and walk forwards. Like, you do have a little bit more jump height. That's like the only thing, but otherwise I wouldn't say that makes you hard to kill. You can still easily be killed.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Her design as a champion is absolutely perfect, though. Like, the only problem I have with her is, like, her entire kit. It's so bad. She does bring something unique to the game, which is a bounce heal, which we don't
Capture
have.
point spawning in
It's
15
something
seconds.
entirely new, but it's just so bad. She's just so bad.
Don't get yourself hurt, okay?
5, 4, 3.
I'll buy Chronos 3, even though it does nothing, I don't care.
Time to save the day!
Your sight fails you.
Enemy killing spree. 10.
I feel so...
She ain't bad on, like, there's an Onslaught map she ain't bad on. I think it's Primal Hill. Primal Hill Onslaught, she ain't bad on that map. But that's because the map is so closed and
You're mine.
you can, like, bounce your stuff really close. Like, everybody is guaranteed to get a bounce on that one with your heal. And it's because it's such a tiny map.
Enemy rampage.
Stupid Drogos. Just runs right in the middle of 5 people.
Enemy double kill.
Like, even as a DPS, like, she just doesn't do enough damage. Like, even running her as, like, a full-on DPS, her projectile size is, or her projectile speed is way too slow, and she just doesn't do enough damage. Like, it feels so bad.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Your light flickers.
30 seconds remaining.
You're getting, like, breadcrumbs for heals. Like, it's... Like, look at this shit. You're getting, like, no
15
heals.
seconds remaining.
Like, I understand I'm damaged and everything, and it doesn't have the max bounce distance or whatever, but, like, come on.
7,
You're getting tossed breadcrumbs for healing.
3, 2.
Like, even, like, a damaged Ying has more heals than her. Like, it's crazy how bad she is. Like, I don't think she's, like, Moji levels of bad, but she might be one of the worst characters in the game, like, healing-wise. Like, I think Pip's still worse. There's a couple that are still worse than her. Like, Pip's really bad. I think she's more consistent than a Pip. She's better than Pip. Like, there's a few maybe type of healers that are better. Like, she ain't better than many characters in the game, though. Like, she may be one of the worst characters in the game. Like, I think the only two that may be below her are maybe, like, Pip, Moji. You can argue maybe, like, Ruckus, maybe, like, Shaolin.
Captured point
But she
spawning
might be, like, in the
15
top
seconds.
5, like, worst champions in the game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like, we wouldn't have even won that too. Like, the reason why we won this game is because we had a level 400 Maeve. Our Maeve just carried the absolute shit out of us. Some of the maps she's good on too, like, at least for, like, the siege maps, I think she's good on Bright Marsh. That'd probably be one of the maps she's actually good on. Like, Bright Marsh, like, what other maps should she be really good on? Maybe Ice Mines, I don't know. Like, apart from those two maps, like, what other maps is she really good on? 2 out of, like, a dozen maps. Like, look at this shit, too. We got carried by this Maeve. She just carried us. Absolutely carried us. That's why we won. She's level 400. You expect that out of a 400 Maeve. Props to her. I'll actually commend her because I love seeing good Maeves. Props to her. I wrote, like, what maps are small though? Like, Bright Marsh is, like, probably the smallest map there is, and then Ice Mines, mainly around, like, the point. That's, like, what other maps are really that small? Shattered Desert, Ascension Peak isn't that small of a map. Frozen Guard is a really open map. That ain't gonna really work for her. Stone Keep, Frog Isle, Timber Mill, those are all open maps. Like, what, 2, maybe 3 maps out of a dozen maps? I guess, yeah, Warder's Gate is, you can argue Warder's Gate, because I guess that is more of a smaller map. You can argue Warder's Gate. What is that, 2, 3 maps now, though? Maybe 3 maps? You don't really see the point of Arcane, like the Arcane card though, because you're going to be getting a bounce back anyways from your heal. It doesn't pay running like a self-heal on her, because you're going to be getting healed anyways from your own bounce back. I feel like this is kind of just like a wasted loadout card. I guess if you're just trying to run like a tank Ray, like you said, I guess that worked. If that's really what you're trying to run. Like, the problem is she's just so weak. Like, even with loadout cards, she's just so weak. Her numbers are so low compared to everything else.
Have you come to accept our truth? Change what you will. It makes no
With Cauterized 2, you got 4 bounces, and if you run Envelop, you got the 40% extra range. But with Cauterized 2, it's down to 360 already. And that barely even heals anybody, because like it doesn't bounce between people twice, I think. Unless you're the only 2 people standing in an area. Like, the majority of the time, you're only going to be getting 1 heal. So you're getting 1 heal with Cauterized 2 for 360. If it doesn't bounce to you, and if there's more than 4 people in one area. Like, even with like 3 people in an area, like, it's still not guaranteed to bounce you back twice.
Yes! New toys, new teammates! I'm jazzed!
Bro, that's kind of the problem with her. That's gonna be a huge problem.
have no idea what's about to
Like, I guess
descend
it could
upon
be
them.
different when she gets put into ranked, but usually it doesn't really change much. Like, the shit you're seeing now in, like, your casual Siege games, it's not going to be that much different from, like, ranked.
5, 4,
You're
3,
amazing.
2,
You should join House Psycho.
1. Capture
not
point
that.
has shown me you are worthy of my attention.
If anything, you're going to have people running DPS array. That's what you're going to have in your ranked games. They aren't even going to bother healing. They're just going to run full
First
damage.
blood. Make them pay. Enemy killing spree.
And we even have, what is this? We have double healer and none of them are healing. I think this guy's running DPS. That's why he's running DPS. We don't have, why I have 2 healers, but we still have no heals.
Enemy rampage. Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. You're sweet. Capture point has spawned.
Step into the light. Perish.
I just got stunned out. Just got stunned out. I'm really sick of seeing stun Domba in my games too. I am sick of seeing snake toss Domba in every single random game. Same with Grover. I'm sick of seeing Grover in my games.
Push them back.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Bless your heart.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
They will come now.
Capture point has spawned.
Try and run.
You're sweet.
Good night.
He's actually running cripple. Well, now I have to buy resilience.
Step into the light.
Yeah, bro, I like the season pass so far too. Like, I don't really agree with the price. I think 750 is a little steep, but I really love the skins. Especially this Maeve skin. This Maeve skin is so cool. I just don't really care for the voice pack. Like, the skin itself and the weapons are really great, but the voice pack just isn't really the greatest. It's not really like, I still think, like, Merrymaker, Demonette, and, like, Street Style are, like, the best skins. At least for me, my favorite ones. She's, like, probably a number 4 or a number 5, like, skin-wise now.
Capture point has spawned.
always a team effort.
Someday we're gonna.
You got this!
Oh, he's running whatever. He didn't even use his teleport. Oh, okay.
Standing word!
Enemy double kill.
You're sweet.
Step into the light. And perish!
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. Killing spree. Capture point has spawned.
I'm on it!
Jumped. Got jumped by somebody. It was probably the Kinessa.
Enemy killing spree.
Step into the light. And perish!
Capture point spawning in
Rover is really bad. He's really bad.
Last one standing word!
Hi. Capture point has spawned. Double
I
kill.
got a double. Whatever. I'm doing great though. Hey, if anything, this Grover and this Rom are just feeding.
You're sweet.
Someday we're gonna.
Enemy killing spree.
Wow, she finally got me. It took me killing her like 10 times for her to finally get me. I didn't think she was that good. By Haven.
Capture point has spawned.
I go after the Kinessa.
Step into the light. And perish!
I am just fucking destroying them. Like, I just got the shitty team. These guys are awful.
Good night. Captured point spawning in 15 seconds.
Go play around your shield. I'll wait.
Capture point has spawned.
There you go. You happy? Chase me. Come on, chase me. I'm ready. Chase me.
That's 7 in a row. Double kill.
I'm fucking carrying this team, bro. I'm carrying this shit on my back. Without me, we would have lost. We would have not even won. I haven't even played like half the skins either from the Battle Pass. The only ones I played were the Maeve one, like you guys saw. I've been playing the shit out of this skin. And then I played the Victor one, I think, yesterday on stream. And the gun was really loud too, so I don't know if that was a bug or if that was just something wrong with it, or I don't know. Like, I haven't even played half the skins. I've played 2 of them. I haven't played the Zin, haven't played the Lex skin, and the Kinesta skin I haven't played either. If it goes to show anything though, like, this should be like top quality great skins. It just comes down to if the voice pack's decent, because this Maeve skin, the voice pack on this skin is really kind of bad. It's really quiet and it's just really like boring. I don't really think you can balance Talus either. Like, you want my opinion on it? Like, I don't think you can really balance him. Like, either you're gonna make him really broken at like the lower tiers, or you're gonna make him like really broken at like the higher tiers. Like, he's kind of difficult to balance. Like, he still pub stomps like lower tier of ranked. So if you buff him or like change anything with him, then he's gonna even be more like ban worthy and broken in like the lower tier ranked games. Like your higher tier silver to like your mid tier, high tier gold games around there. Like, he pub stomps those games, but it's just when he gets like your higher tiers, he just feeds and does nothing. I don't know. I don't even know where I'd start with balancing him. I really don't. Like, maybe you can rework some of his talents. I don't know. Like, 2 of his talents are pretty much god-awful garbage. Maybe you can start there and give him 2 new talents. Keep nothing personal and give him 2 new talents. I don't know. And he has a shitty hitbox too. Like, half of his hitbox is like a headshot hitbox, so that's always a task to try balancing around. Alright, well, I'm gonna reset so I don't crash. I haven't even seen the bounty store either. I think the bounty store is bugged. Ain't the bounty store bugged? I don't think that's even active. Like, even if it is, I don't have my account linked, so I'm not going to be getting any tokens or coins or whatever it is. Like, the last thing I seen with the bounty store is like that they're fixing an issue with it, like not giving credits or coins or whatever, and it's currently unavailable. I can't even, like, where is the bounty store? Is it in the store, actual store? 'Cause I don't know if it's in the store, like, it ain't here. Oh, here it is. Here's the bounty store. It's actually available. I don't have my account linked, so I have no tokens, but here are the skins. They want 16,871 for Toothache Recolor Eevee. So I don't know how long it takes to get bounty coins, but you guys might be in for a long haul. Especially for a recolor, like, come on. And then they got Overlord Con for 267, which looks like it's already sold out. That's sold out, it's not available. And they have Winter Grover, which is a recolor. Looks like it's already sold out as well. So because those two are not available. So the only one you can buy is Toothache Eevee for 16,000. That's crazy. There you go. I thought that the bounty store was not available. Last I checked, it was bugged, but I guess it's in the actual game. I don't know. I won't be buying anything from it because I don't have my accounts linked, and nor do I want to link them, so. I mean, I guess you could fully, like, rework Talus, too. That's always an option, but just look at what they... Like, we're gonna say they were gonna do to Moji. Like, Moji was slated to get an entire rework. Torvald is supposed to get an entire rework, and they said that almost a year and a half ago, and he hasn't got anything. You know, well, what are they gonna do with Talus? Like, they're just gonna give an excuse. Oh, well, it's gonna take too much time and resources to rework him. Let's just try buffing him and changing some stuff around first. Blah blah blah. Typical high res. Also, tomorrow night, guys, I will be doing viewer games, ranked viewer games, so if you guys want to stop by for that. Have not done a single ranked game until last night, or since last night, when we got all our placements done. And believe it or not, too, I had a couple friends that actually lost all their placement games, and they got placed in a higher rank than me. That's how fucked up ranked is. Like, I had 2 people tell me that they lost all their placement games, and one of them got put in Platinum 2, and one of them got put in Diamond 5. And that's how screwed up ranked is. Also, if you guys did not do your placements too, you can actually get if you didn't even buy the battle pass, if you get to level 5, you get a free gold chest. Same with doing your placements, so go get your placements done. Actually, I opened both of my gold chests, I think last night. I got pretty much junk out of them, I think. I got an Imani. Actually, they weren't really junk, it could have been worse. I got an Imani MVP pose, and then I got a Victor emote, the one where he's playing with his toy soldiers. So that's why I got in both of my gold chests. Hopefully you guys have better luck.
Have you come to accept
Also,
the truth?
what I'm hoping to do tomorrow too, we're gonna see how long it takes, but I'm gonna try editing and trying to get the entire, like, I got the entire flank tier list recorded. That's why I'm kind of late to streaming tonight. I actually took an hour and a half to record that. Or at least I recorded for an hour and a half. Whether or not the video is an hour and a half, I'll find out. But I have to go through all that footage tomorrow, like edit the entire video, get the video saved, like do all that shit with the video tomorrow. So the plan is tomorrow to have the flank tier list out by tomorrow night. That's my plan. Hopefully I can get that done for you guys. And then start playing the DPS, get that video done, and just keep moving on. And then if I have spare time tomorrow night, which I plan on anyways, but we'll be doing some viewer games, ranked viewer games, for the first time ever. I'm not sure if it works with placements, so it would be, if you guys do plan on trying to join on the stream, I would recommend trying to get your placements done, because I'm not sure if you can actually 5-stack with people if you're still in placements. I think the only thing you can do is duel. If you're doing your placements, you can only have a duel with you, so I would recommend getting your placements done. That way, it'll probably be a 5-stack, so...
Ten seconds remaining. Change what you will. It makes no difference.
Strix. All right, everybody. Ante up.
Oh yeah, if you can only duel when you're in placements, you guys have to have your placements done. So you guys want to be able to rank with me on stream tomorrow night if you're going to be around. I'm not sure. If you're not, that's fine, whatever. But if you are planning to join on stream, I'll be ranking with viewers. So anybody, no matter what your rank is, until I hit Diamond 5, I'll be ranking with viewers on stream. So you guys have to just get your placements done, because it'll be more than a duel. It's going to be a 5-stack more than likely.
One. Seek them out and end them.
I'll sure have to say it tomorrow too, because there's going to be some people that'll want to join, and then they're only going to be in their placements, and then they won't be able to play. I'll have to say that tomorrow again too. Huge Gen Assault.
Flash out.
Double kill.
Flash out.
Wow, I got a triple kill and I still died. That's crazy. I even killed a mid-ult. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah, I saw a Ray in one of my games earlier that was actually level 35, so people that just have no life. I don't know how you can get level 35 already. She's been out for like 2 days. That's crazy. Like, if you just have no life, like, the guy must have been playing, like, absolute 24/7, or just farming bot games, like, all day, every day, since the patch got released. Like, I don't know how you can be higher than, like, level 25 at this point. Especially when she gets insta-locked every single game. Like, I don't know how you'd be able to play her every single game when she gets instantly locked. Like, I can't even play her. It's insta-locked every game.
Feel like I'm overdue for a good hand.
Enemy killing spree.
Ooh. Flash out.
Come on, bro. Step around the corner. Oh, headshot. You good.
That's smart.
Time's ticking.
Flash out.
Killing spree.
Man, I miss crack shots. I miss crack shot.
Back in.
One step closer.
Being able to
This round's
quickly
too
hit
late.
somebody for 1200 and just completely destroy him with your pistol. I miss that. Hey, bro, have a good night, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hopefully you stop by tomorrow night for some viewer games. I think I'm at what, like level... I'm only level 12, Ray. I haven't been able to play her. Like, she gets insta-locked. I can't play her. Once in a while, like you guys saw a little bit ago, I can play her a little bit in like a rank or like a siege game or whatever, but usually she just gets insta-locked. Yeah, usually all the times too, like every time she gets insta-locked, they never heal. I don't know about you guys, but every time I have a Ray on my team, they never heal, and they just play damage the entire game. They're constantly feeding, they just run out of position, and they just constantly try playing like a DPS. They never heal. They use their ult on themselves without linking to an ally. I guess that's what you get with a brand new patch and a brand new champion. I guess that's the same thing with every new champion, if you're being honest, but you can't be that surprised. You guys care to, Rogue Company has an update show tomorrow. Tomorrow at I think 3 EST. I think it's 3 or 2 EST, one of those two. Tomorrow afternoon. So if you guys actually give a shit about Rogue Company and you guys want to watch an update show for about an hour and a half, then you can go check out Rogue Company's update show.
Have you come to accept our truth?
Oh, I
Ray.
can actually play her, guys. I can actually play her. She ain't
Change what you
insta-locked.
do. It makes no
That's
difference.
rare. That is rare. Terminus too. Like locking in Terminus. Terminus is like still really good too. Like, Terminus got nerfed to the point where I think it was something with shields or deployables. You're not able to get your damage or your siphon charge up off of those anymore, and he's still really broken. He's still probably one of the best tanks in the game. Like, he has competition now, don't get me wrong, but Terminus is still great.
Let's get hopping.
Fernando is like one of the best tanks in the game. Barrick is insane. Khan's really good too. Even nothing's really even changed. I don't know how he's gotten so good. You know, even though nothing's changed with him. I guess maybe Guardian. I guess with Guardian and Veteran, he's a lot better. Probably the reason why they're level 30 on the event pass. I think there's a way you can actually buy like the event pass plus. Isn't there an option to buy the event pass plus for like 1,500 crystals or something? Like, I thought there was an option where you can get all the way to level 30 and just buy the entire thing.
Essence of this realm.
Like 4,500 crystals or something. Like, you can buy it.
They have no idea what's about to descend upon them.
First edition.
Oh yeah, so if you want to waste double the amount of crystals, you can buy it for 1,500. I guess that's probably why they're level 30. The highest I've seen on the event pass was level 15. At least somebody in my game that actually talked in the chat and said they were level 15. Like, look at how slow her projectile speed is, too. Like, it takes forever to do damage, and you're not even doing that much damage. I cannot stress how bad she is.
I'm still
Impatient, aren't
Buff her base damage, like, what is it, 450 right now? Buff it up to 600. Like, that's one thing they can do. At least make her somewhat playable. She's at a loss right now, like, it's crazy how bad she is. Probably one of the worst champions on release ever. Why even have a PTS too? Like, why even have a PTS if you aren't going to make changes to the game? I don't understand. Like, we're having a really easy time, too, because we just have a Terminus that's just running at everything. Like, the other team is just feeding. They're just feeding free kills.
Great job, Ward.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. Killing spree.
Delivery. My wards share the glory.
Capture point has spawned.
if you guys missed it earlier too, I actually threw up that one insane viewer game we had like about a week and a half ago now. The one where Uni got 300 something thousand heals on Saris. I threw that up earlier today. So if you guys missed that, well, you guys were there. You guys inside the game, so technically you didn't miss it, most of you. But if you're somebody that was not in that game and was not there for that stream, if you missed that, go check that game out. That was insane. I threw that up earlier today.
Enemy double kill. Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Stick around.
Like, normally I play Apex around this time of night too. Like, if I'm not streaming right now, I'll play like Apex or Smite. I played one Smite game yesterday night, and that's it. Like, the rest of my time has been playing Paladins, like the last 2 days. That's how much I've been enjoying the new patch. I tried playing some Overwatch earlier. I played 3 comp games, and then I had some like Mountain Dew drinking, Dorito eating slob over the voice chat, like cussing at me and telling me that I'm garbage and shit over the voice chat in my last game. I had 3 games in a row where I wasted priority tickets, and all my DPS games were thrown. Every single game was thrown. I had teams that refused to defend. I had one that sat in spawn. I had a tank that sat in spawn the entire game. Like, after my 3rd game, like, after the game was done, I legit closed the game. I closed the entire game.
Enemy double kill.
Like, if you're gonna be one of those people that sounds like a 400-pound slob that lives in somebody's basement and you have the balls to go on voice chat and then shit talk me because you play bad and then you want to blame somebody for it, then don't expect me to, like, sit there and take it, because what I exactly did, I went on the voice chat and I cussed the guy out. I legit cussed the fucking guy out. He was playing Roadhog the entire game and he was just feeding free kills. Like, that's all he was doing, and then he was trying to blame it on me and the other DPS, saying we were bad and we had no damage. Like, I legit cussed the guy out. He didn't expect me to pop into the voice chat either. He thought I was going to sit there and just take it the entire time, where he just sits and bitches at me and complains the entire game and talks shit. Like, once I popped in the voice chat, you could, like, legit hear that he was shocked that I even popped into the voice chat. Ever since they introduced crossplay to Overwatch, like, it's been some of the worst games I've ever had. Worst quality games ever. I've never had people go on and just cuss me out like the amount that guy, like, earlier did. Like, even, like, before crossplay, like, I've never had that happen. It's never been worse than it has currently been, like, over the last couple weeks. Especially with the amount of throwers in my ranked games for Overwatch. Like, it's insane. Like, every single game has somebody leave, somebody sit and spawn, somebody not switch off, somebody that doesn't heal, somebody that doesn't play a tank, and actually plays like a DPS when they're supposed to be playing a tank.
Capture point has spawned.
This is our battlefield.
Overwatch right now is fucking garbage. It is probably the worst the game's ever been. And you wonder why I don't stream the game. Barely ever. I just don't enjoy it at all. I know there's some of you that are on the chat, like the channel, that are here for Overwatch and do care to watch my Overwatch stuff, but like, I'm telling you guys, it's not fun. Like, if I'm not having fun recording it and streaming the game, then I'm not gonna really take my time away from other stuff to do it.
Enemy around.
That's with the summer event too. The 2021 Summer Games in-game Overwatch event is going right now too, and I can just care less. Like, normally I'd be playing and just farming the shit, trying to level up and farm loot boxes. I just don't give a shit. I really don't. Like, before crossplay was a thing, I was like, yeah, I'll go on out for a couple hours and I'll farm some loot boxes. Hell yeah. Now I like, oh, well, I gotta sit and play with Xbox and PS4 players. Oh, God.
Capture point has spawned. Once exposed,
Stand before me!
Like, that's like my exact mentality every time I open the game recently. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna try going on, and I'll give it another try. Like, I'll keep giving it a try. Try going on, play some ranked once in a while, and try farming some loot box during the event. But like, if I don't get the skins I want, like by the end of the event, like, I'll just buy them with credits. Like, I don't care. Oh, the only ones I want are the Symmetra skin and the Mei skin. And I already got the Ashe skin out of a chest. I got really lucky, and I actually opened one of the chests. And I got really lucky and I got the Ashe skin out of it. So there's 3,000 less credits I need to spend. I only want 2 skins. That's all I want. And then there's a highlight package video for Soldier 76 and maybe like 2 emotes that I kind of want. Apart from that, everything else is garbage. Alright, well, I'm gonna reset and then I'm gonna do 2 more games and then I'm gonna end the stream because it's getting kind of late. So I'll reset and then I'm gonna do maybe 2 more games. 1, maybe 2 more. Like, I think Overwatch is one of the games where ever since they added crossplay, like, adding crossplay to the game completely screwed the game. It is never gonna be the same. Like, normally, yeah, I'd be all in favor for crossplay, but with how bad it's been, like, I wish I can go back. I really wish they would never introduce crossplay. I really wish. Like, the PS4 and Xbox players, too, I don't know what it is with you guys. Like, specifically not you guys. If you guys play on PS4, Xbox, whatever, but, like the majority of the random people I get in my ranked games, how toxic are you guys? Like, you guys are some of the worst fucking players I've ever had to play with in ranked. Like, with how toxic and how much of shitheads you guys are. Like, you're over here threatening somebody's life over a fucking ranked game. Do you really stoop that low to threaten somebody's life over the voice chat, over a ranked game? Believe it or not, that's happened to me like multiple times already ever since they introduced crossplay. Never had that issue when it was just Switch players. Yeah, once in a while you'd get Switch players. Yeah, you always gonna get games with horrors and like people that are gonna go in the voice chat and be toxic. Yeah, that was an issue with just being Switch players, but it was nearly like a million times less than what it is now. Like, the odds were way less. Like, right now it's like every single game. Like, you cannot go a game without something happening. Whether it's Mr. Dorito eating, Mountain Dew sipping, random like nerd guy talking into the voice chat, bashing everybody and talking shit to you, or you have somebody typing in the chat, calling you names, saying you're garbage, throwing out threats, like verbally assaulting you over the voice chat, like, or you have somebody that will get pissed and then sit and spawn, or people that don't play their role or leave the game halfway through the match. Like, it's every match you're just taking a dice roll on what you're gonna get. Like, there's like 10 things, and you take a dice roll. Maybe you get like 1 or 2 things every single game. It's just a complete random roll.
Have you come to accept our truth? Change what you will.
Right.
It makes no difference.
What rank am I in Paladins, or what rank am I in Overwatch? I just did my placements. They put me in Platinum 5 for Paladins. That's my current rank. Yeah, if you guys didn't know either, they actually added a disconnection icon that can only be seen by your team in your player menu when you pull up the player menu in the leaderboard. They may not have said that either. I don't even think there was anything about that in the patch notes. That's just something they added. I'm not sure if you guys even knew that. Like, I legit didn't even know that was a thing until like a day ago. Like, I was like, what's this icon? Oh, it looks like that's like a disconnection icon thing because the guy is obviously a bot. That's new.
Don't worry. Leon has sent me to this battle. We'll study their fighting style and win this for House Ico.
The real reason why I'm trying to play Ray too, like, if I had the option, I would not really even play her. I don't think she's really fun at all to play. I really don't. She's just so weak. It's just not fun playing her.
They have no
Like,
idea
she just
what
feels like
the
shit to
descent
play.
upon them.
At least for me. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys like her, like, design-wise as, like, a character. But her entire kit, like, I love her as a character. Like, she looks great. Like, look at her. She looks great. Because she's absolute... They knocked it out of the park, like, character-wise. But, like, kit-wise, she is so weak. She feels like shit to play. Like, I'm just gonna try getting her to level 20 so I can make a guide for her and then just wait till she gets dropped into ranked. Or till she gets buffed, because she feels like shit to play. Like, I'm just gonna try waiting until maybe they buff her next patch. Maybe they'll give her some significant buffs if people complain enough, and then I'll play her a lot more. But like right now, I'm just trying to aim for level 20. That's my only goal. So I can make a guide for you guys. I have enough experience playing her, so I'm just not talking out of my ass and just saying random shit. It's kind of the same thing with Vatu too, but like Vatu isn't weak. Like Vatu is great. He's just not weak. He's just kind of one of those flanks that you kind of know how to play him or not. And he just works kind of similar to like a buck. Like either you do something or you just feed the entire game. I wouldn't say he's weak. He just has a really high skill cap. And granted, I only played him to level 20, but it's not because I don't like playing him. It's because there's a lot of other flanks that I like playing better. Like he's more of like a situation type flank. At least for me, I don't know. Some of you guys probably like playing him a lot more. You guys saw it earlier too. I was actually going to talk about this earlier. Apex Legends actually dropped the season 10 trailer for the new Legend. So if you guys are interested in Apex Legends, go check out the new trailer they dropped earlier today, which was actually, I think, Apex Legends Existence or Extermination or something for the next season, whatever it's called. The new Legend's gonna be called Seer. They didn't. I don't think they actually showed like his base kit or anything, but they actually showed him in the trailer. He looks really cool. They already confirmed too we're going to be getting a Rampage LMG, World's Edge map updates, arenas ranked for Season 10. Like, there's a lot of shit for Apex Legends coming up that I'm really excited about. So expect a lot of Apex Legends stuff in like the next 2 weeks. I don't have enough healing. Look at, I don't have enough healing for him. I just can't sustain him, and he's only one tank. I just don't have enough heals. Come on, bro. Like, I can't sustain the guy. Look at this shit. I'm even linked with him, and I can't sustain him. Like, this is how bad she is. This is a Ruckus, too. Like, any other healer, apart from, like, Genos, maybe Corvus. Like, the majority of the healers in the game can keep him sustained. Like, they only have Cauterize, what? Cauterize 1? Cauterize 2? Like, I can't keep the guy fully topped off. Like, that's how fucking bad she is. Like, really insane how bad she is. It's just the one thing problem with her, like, too, like, playing her, like, it feels really shitty just not being able to do anything. Like, you play her and you're trying to heal and you feel like you're just doing nothing. It makes her feel like shit. Like, if you want to play a support, the way to make them feel good is making you feel like you're actually doing something as a support. And that the main thing that you're supposed to do is heal. If you can't heal and it feels like you can't do anything, then she feels like shit to play and nobody's gonna want to play her.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Step into the light. Perish.
I just don't have enough heals to keep them all sustained again. Like, I don't have enough heals. Two people. I can't keep two people sustained.
This is my birthright.
Like, granted, we have a Damba on our team that isn't healing at all, but I've pretty much been a solo healer this entire game. The Damba hasn't healed at all the entire time, really. Like, I can't keep these... Look at that, I can't even keep him sustained. Like, I'm trying, but he just got no fucking heals. So fucking bad.
They merely prolong the inevitable.
Sorry.
Like, I think the highest healing I've gotten so far was a tank or a game where we had 2 tanks. We had a Makoa and a Fernando, and I was a solo healer, Ray. I think the highest I've gotten so far was, I think, like 82k heals. And that was a solo healer, like a 20-minute game. Usually if you go like 20 minutes with like any other healer, maybe apart from like Genos, maybe apart from like a Pip, maybe a few others, usually in a 20-minute game with 2 tanks and you're legit trying to heal everybody, you get well over 100k. Oh, here's actually my new amount, guys. Here's my new record. Right here's actually my new record. 87,000 is my new record. Speaking of a new healing record, here it is. 87k. There it is. I don't know. New record, whatever. Weird that it's an onslaught game, but okay. I'm gonna do one more game, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Getting kind of late, so I only planned on going for around about an hour and a half. We're almost there, so then I'll be live hopefully tomorrow night with some viewer ranked games for about an hour and a half, like an hour and a half tomorrow night, hopefully, and then hopefully I'll have the flank tier list. Tier list should be up tomorrow, barring any problems. You guys will be getting a brand new video, probably like a 50-minute video tomorrow, so you guys can watch that or just like put me on in the background and listen to me talk. Usually that's what a lot of people do with those tier list videos. And then a stream too, is hopefully. So a lot of shit planned for the next day or two. Let's play some more Maeve.
Change what you will. It makes no difference.
Cammy.
People usually just throw my videos, like a lot of my tier list videos, like I've had people tell me, oh yeah, I just threw your video on in the background and listen to your talk, like when I was doing dishes or
Sarcasm helps us see
like doing my homework or whatever. Oh, I'm feeling a silver platter, guys. I'm feeling a nice silver platter. We're gonna make sure she's fed real nice, Mrs. Cammy. I'm gonna feed you real nice, Cammy. This is a perfect game for you right here. We're gonna start farming.
If I wink out, you can have my manga collection.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it's like a podcast, but it's not really meant to be a podcast. At least that's not what it's really intended to be. It's meant to be like an actual video, not really like a podcast, but... Finish the stream out on a high note.
Soon we will show them the futility of their actions.
Like, imagine if I would have did a tier list video with everything in one video, like one video only. Like, it would have been like a 3-hour video, probably.
5, 4, 3,
That's why I'm breaking it into 4 videos, because there's just so much balance changes and
my harbinger.
item changes and shit to talk about.
Much blood to spill today.
You know me, always a team player. Let's go.
It's my fault I got hooked on him. I wanted to get out of there. I accidentally ended up getting hooked on the guy.
Time to finish off these script kiddies. Good night.
Grover has no cauterize. That's great. Let's farm him. He has no caught.
Looking great. Bless your heart.
Killing spree.
We are stronger together. Night.
They're just getting spawn camped. They're just getting shit on.
Attention all, a god is at work.
Get caught 3, start stacking Chronos. I actually think Veteran on Maeve is really good too. Like, once you get Chronos maxed out to like a 2 or a 3, then you start going in and buying Veteran if you don't need anything else. I think that's like a really good third item. Really, really good on her.
Ooh, new tech.
Awaits you all.
One step closer to this realm's true fate.
Everything's a
Good
game
game, good
for
game,
a
good
god.
game, good
But
game.
I must admit that this one was good.
Let's see how good I did. Keep in mind, guys, that Cassie too was level 47. She sure didn't play like a level 47 Cassie. And then just got the Ray at the end just standing there emoting. She just doesn't care. She knows the game's done. She got a bunch of duds. 6-3, not bad. Died the most, but that was kind of just unlucky on my part. Like, nobody else on my team died apart from the Tiberias. That's how bad they were. They were just feeders. A bunch of feeders. Made it to 174 too. That's my highest level ever. Alright, well, I'm in the stream here, guys. Not really much else to do. Kind of just want to do a shorter, like, casual type stream. Just talk with the chat and everything tonight. Just have a real chill stream. It's kind of what it was. Play some Ray, talk about her, play a few other things that kind of got changed. It could be really good. I'll be live hopefully tomorrow night with a new video, or with viewer ranked games, and then I'll have a new video up hopefully tomorrow as well. So that's the plan anyways. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for stopping by. Really appreciate everybody for stopping by, even if you're here only like half the time or like 10 minutes or whatever and you left. Everything really helps and I really appreciate it. So and probably off stream after this in like an hour or two, I'll be playing. I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 games of Smite. So if you guys have me added on Smite or whatever, I know some of you guys have me added. And if you guys happen to be online, feel free to invite me. I'll do a couple, like 1 or 2 games. Otherwise, I might be on, and maybe on a little bit on Warframe later. I'm not sure. It depends how much time I have. Like I usually say all this shit and I end up running out of time and then just end up falling asleep or getting really tired and going to bed. So. Maybe on Smite later, maybe on Apex, I'm not sure. 1 or 2 games on Apex, not sure, but if you guys see me on, feel free to invite me. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow with some viewer ranked games and hopefully a brand new video. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Really appreciate everything.